Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the last video we left the Curse of Fyke Isles. Now we're going to do another side quest. We're going to do a favor for a friend.
That's it, Roach.
Find the ingredients from the missing transport using your Witcher senses.
You'll never learn.
One down. There you go. Oh, it's over there. Guarded treasure. Oh, I won't have them yet. Level's too high for me.
Giddy up.
See what potions I can make. Swallow. I could do that one. White honey. I can't do that right now. Probably because I'm horseback. Hangman's Alley. Trouble. Ow. Now there's two of them. One down. Or two down, one more to go. Okay. Well, let's carry on. Letter from Nilfgaard's wife. Dilvin, I lost my father and brother in the last Nordling war. Please come back to me, for I am afraid I'll lose my husband too, and our little Beatrice will lose her father. I know the punishment for desertion, but I also know some men have made it home unscathed. We'll hide at Ifran's farm. You'll wait out to the war in peace there. I pray for you every day. Elvine. Well, he's hung now. He's not coming back.
Wide, heavy wheels. A merchant's wagon.
Fair hide. Alchemist powder. loads of drowners. Oh, there's the wheels. Tracks. So again, yeah.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
Package for Keira.
Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one.
Alright, let's go back to Keira. Keep on riding. Put the sword away. I'm back.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Mage from the Isle. Tell me about him.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded, as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Got the substance for you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerricanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Fine, I'll wait.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Sometime later.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Into the horses. What happened to the third mouse?
Third mouse, what happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
With pleasure.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Alright, racer there. Oh. I ain't doing the dishes. Oh. You're not getting past me.
Yeah, yeah!
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
You're not getting past me.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
You couldn't even get past me. Oh, there's a quest there. I'll check that out later. I won. Oh, you're doing the dish later. If you wake afterwards.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have told me.
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaran dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
So we're celebrating something?
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
What, we came here to make love?
All right, let's get down to business.
What are you talking about?
Sex. That's why we're here, isn't it?
You may know about wine, but you remain quite unsophisticated otherwise. That's very good, because boars are much better in bed. Now, close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
I thought she bolted. Oh, here's the scent. Oh, pick that up. Oh, Cinderella lost her shoe.
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Oh,
Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
another shoe. She's skinny dipping. Is that a hookah?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Oh, we're getting down to business.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
We did the deed. And she's gone.
Keira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Done it. New quest. For the advancement of learning. Oh, can I make potions now? Yeah, I can. Alright, let's make swallow. I'll make some potions. Just in case. And I need to put my shoes on too. And my gloves. What was the new quest anyway? For the advancement of learning. Find out what Keira's doing in the Tower of Fyke Isle. Roach. Before I do that, let's see what this quest is about.
Six sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy runt. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
Yes, he got his pee-pee wet.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, and then cursed the old village.
You're all God? Tell me more.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient. revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that.
Your offerings, what was wrong with them?
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could have a chat with this old god.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Really good. Okay, got that to do. See the map. Don't know if there's any more side quests on the map, I see. Which one should I do first? Let me get this one out of the way.
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground. Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
Drinking vinegar?
Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
That lamp? Oh no, the what is it? Something that breaks the illusions.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been here long?
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return. I talk at least.
Set up for humble offerings or die.
Listen here, lardass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Well, that's fair. I'm gonna rob you now. There.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god.
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you! I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Did you know there's a crypt below?
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Yeah, I'll find out the truth. Level 7. Deflect arrows. Yeah, that'll be useful.
Hey-ya! Let's go!
Now, sorted them out. Let's go to the Fyke Isles. See what she's up to. The fast travel.
That's it, Roach.
Watch it. It's quicker to do that.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
What is she up to?
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What's with the notes?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid never forgets.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
It's suicide.
This is suicide, Keira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me.
I'm looking.
See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Go to Kaer Morhen.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
See you at Kaer Morhen.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen. Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Friends with benefits. But I'm going to leave it there. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.